hitting chest today. And I got a couple things that I got on my mind. Hold on. So I'm gonna bring up something that I've talked about a lot. It's not something that would be new if you've watched me before, because it's kind of a recurring segment on this channel, which is where I bitch about my problems with trying to plan things with my friends. Yeah, had something planned with a buddy of mine. He canceled last minute. It happens. Actually, I had 2 different friends cancel for 2 separate things on the same day. Except one of them wasn't even a cancel. He just never responded. Like, he asked me, like, hey, what are your thoughts on doing this on this day? And I said, let's do it. And then the day before, I said, hey, like, do you still want to do that? You said you wanted to do this. And then he just never responded.
So that doesn't feel great.
And then another friend of mine, I called him up. We had a good little chat. And I was like, hey, like, what if we did this on this day? What if we went here and did this on this day at this time? He's like, that works perfect. Like, let's do it. I'm so in. And then the day before, I said, hey, like, I'm thinking we meet at this time, at this place. And he said, oh, actually, no, I have something else. Can't go. Like, I know I'm not the only one that this happens to. I'm sure it's a normal experience in human life. Just having friends have no concept of being an adult and following up or following through with things that they say they're gonna do. But it's like, at a certain point, you gotta look within yourself and think, is it me? Because I get it, you know, you work, people have jobs and they work and then they get a little bit of time off and they'd rather spend that time off doing something that they're in control of, not somebody that somebody else planned for them or organized for them to do. They'd rather, you know, be in charge of their own time. But like, which is why you know, I really didn't want to come to the gym today. I wasn't going to. And then I told myself, Parker, what else are you gonna do today? Because today's Sunday, and it was either come to the gym and then play some Destiny 2, because that's had a grip on my life the last few weekends, or just play Destiny 2. So I opted for the first option. And also I felt like I weighed in this morning at 179 and I kind of got motivated, and it gave me a little bit of motivation, and I felt like it was an obligation to myself, like a good weigh in this morning. So I got to keep the train rolling. I can't just rest on a day where I'm up. Like when you get those good days, those good weigh-ins, you gotta try to capitalize on them. Also, speaking of Destiny 2 or video games, I guess, kind of a low-key diet hack. I mean, I used to be very against video games because I felt like they were just a huge waste of time and they weren't fun. But funny enough, they are fun. And they definitely are on a mental health side of things. Like, it's definitely like an escape. Like, it makes you just kind of forget about the world for a little bit. But also, huge diet hack. Because you can just rip through 6 hours easily of playing video games, and then you forget to eat. Just time passes like that. So if you have a problem, my problem is I'm constantly basically eating all of my calories for the day by 2 p.m. And then I just have to try to fight every craving I have until the end of the day, and just try to stop myself from eating. And if I play a video games on that day, I can just rip through from 3 p.m. to probably 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., maybe even later sometimes, of not eating so easily. I could just go 12 hours without eating if I'm playing video games. So if you're dieting and you're having trouble not eating, I'm saying just get addicted to some video game and you're set, dog. All right. Thumbnail time. I got the red towel on the seat because red is eye-popping. Look at me. I'm so good at playing this YouTube game, bro. It's actually crazy how good I am at this YouTube thing. I mean, did you see my last video? 85 views, are you kidding me? Whew. Somebody put a leash on me. Hopefully there's a thumbnail somewhere in here. I really don't want to do cardio today. Okay, so a little update on my cardio situation. I've been doing this thing on the treadmill where I kind of warm up at a 10 incline from like basically sauntering very slowly to walking at a very brisk pace until my heart rate gets to a point where I feel like I can like really ramp it up. So I've been going for half an hour already. I'm at 10 incline, 2.8 speed. And now I'm gonna basically do not really a sprint, but like a pretty moderate speed jog at the same incline on the treadmill. So I'm gonna ramp it up to like a 6.0 speed and just try to get my heart rate as high as possible for like a minute or two. Right. Now, time to get some food. I have zero food at home, so I could go to the grocery store and buy food, like an actual, you know, adult. But thinking we go somewhere special instead. Chipotle? We're at Chipotle. Mainly because I have enough points. I've accumulated enough Chipotle points to get a free entree, so I'm gonna use those. But also because I'm gonna be filming a little bit for a future video, so stay on the lookout for that. I'm not really gonna show you too much of this because I want to save it for that video, but a little behind the scenes. Going to Chipotle right now for lunch, using my points. Free lunch. Yum. Okay, driving home now. Chipotle was phenomenal. You know, that Chipotle is right next to my gym, and my Chipotle consumption has actually gone down with it being so close to my gym. I used to eat Chipotle a lot more when it was further away from my gym. Funny how that is. Probably because I've learned that it's not good to spend $10 every day on the same lunch. So we're going home now. And when I get home, I have a little special little thing to show you guys. Something kind of exciting. Always exciting when this thing happens for me, because I am, as you know, I am a up-and-coming small content creator. Not a lot goes on from a business perspective when it comes to my my video making. But every now and again, I get a nice brand reach out to me, and they want to send me some stuff. So, without further ado, I introduce to you the Center for Medical Weight Loss. Now, doesn't that name just roll off the tongue? They emailed me a few weeks ago after seeing one of my protein bar tier lists from like over a year ago, which I'm shocked that those perform so well. Like, the editing on those is appalling to me now, but maybe I should just start making those, because those seem to perform well. So they sent me a big old box of protein shakes and protein bars. I've already spent like the last few days trying all the protein bars. I only have one left because I'll tell you what, they've been good to me. They are pretty darn good. And they're all at, let's see, the macros on them are pretty good. What are they? They're all sitting at 160 calories, about 16 grams of protein, you know, whatever. But the one we're gonna try right now is called the Fudge Graham Bar. Boom. Delicious, man. They've all been good. This one's really good too. Kind of just tastes like a granola bar. Tastes like a normal old granola bar, which are delicious, right? But with a bunch of protein in it. So that was good. That was a delicious protein bar. And all of them have been just as good as that. Next up, they also sent me a whole case of protein shakes, which when I first opened the box, I was like, oh my God, like that's sweet. Like protein shakes, love them. Then I thought like for a second, I go, wait, they sent me dairy products unrefrigerated, like across the country in the mail. Well, there's actually not any liquid in this. All that's in here is protein powder or whatever formula they use for the protein shakes. This is just powder. There's no liquid in here. Can you hear that? It's like a maraca. So I've only tried one of these so far. I tried a keto vanilla one 3 days ago. You just add water to the bottle, shake it up, and you're done, right? Pretty simple, and it's great for shipping too, because you save a bunch of money on weight. You're not shipping a bunch of bottles full of liquid. You're just sending powder, so like it doesn't weigh very much. Let's see. Let's try just a traditional chocolate salted caramel. I'm gonna throw some water in here, shake it up, and give it a shot. Okay, water added. Ooh, that's really good, man. It'd be better if I had it chilled, if I put cold water in it. Very good. Done. Yum. All right, well, that concludes our Center for Medical Weight Loss supported segment. They're not paying me, but they did send the stuff to me for free, which is very, very nice of them. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll throw their link in the description. You can check them out if you want. So, yeah, that's it. End of the video. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.